Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope we're doing well now. In today's video, once again, going to be using the King teams. We're going to try King out with Omega RUGAL. From what I've heard, Omega RUGAL does an amazing job, not only with King, but also countering him. Probably one of the best counter options, along that of the Blue True Seeker Merlin is apparently super good job at countering King, but going to be using RUGAL. Of course, going to have the Lilia along the side. I was thinking about using maybe the Halloween Gotha. Why not? We'll run the full PS. So I've got the PS food there, which is why the, our CC is so low. And just in case the Lily does die, we have the Tamio link on her to kind of help her with her survivability a little bit. We'll have the Barn come to the front to kind of help us carry through. I'm not sure how well that'll go, but if you guys don't know what King does here, we'll jump into his skills. His first card here inflicts power strike damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies. The second card inflicts 7 damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies. The ultimate, which is quite a long one, removes debuffs from all allies and buffs from enemies. For each buff removed, increases damage taken by enemies whose buffs were removed by 3% for one turn, then inflicts damage equal to 440% of attack on all enemies. Unfortunately, only 2/6. I'm hoping to get that up to, I'm hoping 4/6 within the next couple of days, but jumping over to the passive here, when the hero uses skill, increases damage dealt to enemies by 30%, then creates a barrier around all allies equal to 15% of its attack Jumping over to the passive here, when the hero uses a skill, increased damage dealt to enemies by 30%, then creates a barrier around allies equal to 15% of attack dealt for one turn, decreases damage taken by 100%, and increases damage dealt by 25%. A super good passive to say the least. And if we jump over to his equipment here, pretty much just giving him the festival treatment. They're not all 15% rolls, they're pretty much there though. And if we look at the closet, I mean, same kind of situation, all of his costume max. I'm hoping, just due to the fact that Christmas is just around the corner, he'll get a Christmas costume and that'll give him his 5th weapon. Insane, he doesn't really need it. He's already way beyond the power of any character we have at the moment. But yeah, this is the team we're using today. Let's jump right into it. And let's see our first opponent, and probably using what is the best King team. And even with the fact that we're just using CC food, still going to, I mean, the fact that we're not using CC food, still going to out CC people, which is real nice. We'll go for that there. I feel as if that's pretty much going to be a turn 1 wipe. We'll throw the Saber card out to get the damage increase. Keen to see how the Omega RUGAL does as well with the PS food. Been a hot minute, yeah, since I've used him with PS food. God damn, he is still a monster. Although he's like downplayed as one of the worst King of Fighters characters. Granted, they're all really good characters. He's still an insanely good pick to say the least. And real surprised that first one was a real play. I mean, super low CC and wasn't using the dodge food, which is kind of what everyone's resorted to with King being in the meta. I mean, being able to dodge that first attack of his is so goddamn important to winning matches. Let's see what he goes for though. Ranking up Gotha, is that the double rank up into... Never mind, okay, maybe I was thinking we had dodge food in all honesty. And no King attack turn 1. Maybe this one's a bot. We'll chuck this one out here. I think I might save the Omega RUGAL attack till last. But I mean, that should pretty much do it, right? Due to the fact that actually RUGAL's type advantage as well against King and Escanor, this should be an easy wipe. I mean, yeah, although like I said before, Omega RUGAL's seen as one of the worst King of Fighters characters, he's definitely one of my favorites. And especially with the Holy Relic, he's definitely received the biggest buff out of all the characters. I'd still say Kyo is definitely the strongest one, but Kyo was good before the King of Fighters rerun. The Holy Relic and whatnot, and the fact that, everything happened, we had the just complete shift in the meta. He was still good beforehand, whereas Omega RUGAL was almost never seen anywhere. He was just completely abandoned, so good to see that he's back a little bit. I definitely still want to try out a team where I use a Omega RUGAL, the Blue True Seeker Merlin, maybe like a Halloween Gotha or something. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll have a look at that one. And I'm hoping these two finish off Margaret. Yeah, easily, goddamn. But at the current point of recording this video, I believe the Christmas Awakened Lilia just dropped on JP, so everyone's kind of doing their summons on that. I might actually, after this video, quickly go ahead and watch, see if I can catch anyone live doing those, but haven't even checked out what her skills or anything are, so not even sure if she's going to be good. I mean, of course I will summon for her and I will trample as many dupes as possible and whatnot, but I mean, it's cool to see that they're giving more Christmas characters. And I actually saw in a leak somewhere that we might be getting a Christmas Elite for part 2. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. We're just going to get wiped here, yeah. And that's why I use dodge food. Look, he's even laughing at us, goddamn. Well, what can you do? I mean, I do have a whole bunch of evade food sitting there, so why not? These next couple matches, I think I'll stick to the evade food and see what we can do here. Getting a whole bunch of Rugal cards as well, which is really, really nice. Margaret Deanne, I mean, this is the fact that King's Shield as well as a grey buff is so goddamn insane. Like, not applying the, like, rupture effect, like, giving the enemy the ability to use their rupture effect and whatnot. So insanely strong. And if you guys saw the last video, actually, I think it was, we had the King's Shield up. There was, like, a 1 or 2 star Sever card that we got the shield from, and it ended up tanking, like, just fully tanking. We didn't take any damage to our actual units. It was a really, really strong ultimate. I'm trying to just think of who it was, goddamn. I think it might have been like a barn or something. Like, yeah, it was a barn, and I was just absolutely taken away at the fact that we'd just completely, I didn't check the ult level or anything, but like even at level 1, there's no way you should just be able to just completely nullify a barn ultimate. Like, that just seems so goddamn surreal. Let's see, tanking that one out though, a real surprise. If we had had the pierce food, we would have killed there, but I mean, this match especially, he kind of guessed that we had the dodge food, you know, threw out the pumpkin bombs, it, like, you know, ruined that one for us, but that's alright, what can you do? And I mean, as these turns go on, and Rugal even takes more damage, as you can see, we have the Holy Relic effect appear, and honestly, once he gets those max stacks, especially if you're running like a Halloween Gotha, and you're also getting the Gotha passive stacks, you can get some crazy, crazy numbers. I actually showcased Rugal when all the collaboration rerun stuff was happening, and boy oh boy, he absolutely popped off in that video. I think that was like a flawless video as well. Like, we didn't get any losses the whole way through, which was crazy to see. Really, really happy with how we went. I'm definitely glad, you know, I'm getting to do more showcases with him as well. I still think there's definitely a Terry team as well I want to run with King, so do expect that in the near future. I really want to get into the next match, but this card draw is just way, way, way too good. Goddamn, I've also actually had a couple of you guys message me saying you've been able to, like, let's say even just like complete the first like stage of the Hesvalga raid due to the fact that you've got King and whatnot, and you know, even being able to complete second and third phase, which is honestly super, super good. I'm definitely glad, you know, he's helping out with it to that extent. Like, when you saw him initially, like, no one ever took him to be as good as he is in the bird. And here we go. I definitely feel as if though we're gonna have a little bit of a trouble with this team, especially with that CC. Holy goddamn. As you guys will see, like, the main thing about the True Seeker Melon, which makes us such a good counter pick for the King team, is the fact that the attack disable that you get from using 2 cards from a passive, it applies passively, not due to doing damage. Let's say if you attack into a King's Shield with an Elizabeth stun and you don't break the shield, nothing happens to him. But if you don't even break the shield with her 2 attacks, you still get the attack disable, which is why it's so crazily good. What do I want to go for? I think I might go for the Cleanse in all honesty, and we'll just chalk out this card just to try and get like as strong a shield as possible. Once again, like I said, they can still get the attack disable. If they use 3 million cards, they can get like the ult disable, or like the ult seal, should I say. Oh yeah, little lacking in the damage there, goddamn. The increase from using like a card before a second card that you get from the passive is so strong as well. Let's see what he's going to do. It's definitely going to be a hard fought match, to say the least. I mean, it's good that the Jack of Light doesn't do an awful lot to counter us. I mean, only thing I am curious about, which I think it will work that way, is I wonder if Amelia can actually freeze through the King's Shield. If so, this is an extremely strong team. Kind of substituting this Gotha out for someone else. Even like a Halloween Gotha would probably be ideal in all honesty. I'm guessing here's where we see the double dissolve. Yeah, okay, We'll go 1, 2, and 3. I mean, there was no real other play. The fact that we actually got the merger on the Eroico card there, her cleanse card, was unbelievable, but let's see. We've got quite a few stacks on the Rugal passive as well now. It's good that he actually boosts the passive, even when he gets hit with the shield on him. I was hoping that could kill Amelia as well, unfortunate to say the least. We have the Lilia ultimate. We do have a 6/6 Lilia. In saying though, it's not the strongest ultimate. It's kind of like Gotha's ultimate here, where you it's more just the effect you get off of the ultimate, not so much the damage. Let's see. Yeah, they can literally just spam those dissolve cards. And does that freeze through the shield? It doesn't. Okay. That is a huge game changer. Yeah, it just instantly forfeits. Goddamn, I'll keep that one in mind for sure. But I mean, that last match, we literally ran into a team that counters ours. We have 270,000 CC, and they had 320. Like, that just shows how surreal and strong King is. Like, it's just crazy to think. Granted, you know, he could have ran a little bit better of a team, and if he had known the fact that the freeze didn't, you know, work if they have the grey shield on, probably would have helped him out quite a bit. Even with that though, like, even the fact that we're using food that kind of supports us like in our survivability and not our damage and whatnot, still just crazy kill power. I can't get over this unit, man. If you guys can't tell, I'm having so much fun with this new king. So glad he released him. Honestly, like, I know this is probably like a super unpopular opinion, but King is one of my lesser favorite things. Granted, you know, he did get like raised a lot with this whole full wing form, but I don't know, like, for the longest time I'd only watched season 1 and 2, and that was kind of just like where I stood on King for the longest time. But I don't know, I still reckon Barn is like the best sin by far, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, or who your favorite sin is in the comments down below, and on to the next match. And I mean, can we be stopped? The King Kyo team and 300,013. I mean, ooh, that card draw as well, goddamn, okay. Hold on. If he falls for the dodge food as well, this could be good to say the least. Looks like he's gonna go for the rank up into King and then break it with the pumpkin bombs. Ugh, how unfortunate. Oh, there's no way. Oh, I gotta emote on this, man. Come on. That is... Come on, just forfeit right now, please. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. God damn. I mean, with that, even though he's getting the damage reduction from the Kyo, and I don't think, yeah, that's some bad manners on my behalf. God damn. 1, 2, that card as well, like, the Sever card's meant to be a whole lot weaker than the other one, but we are just absolutely wiping people out of here. Like, that just shows that the dodge food is so much better than CC food at the moment. It's so much better. And with that, we're on to our final opponent, and this does actually, is this a rematch? I think it might be. Can we, if I emote to him, will he give me an emote back? I can't believe I literally don't remember the name from like 2 seconds ago. This guy also doing a double rank up into, okay, yeah, no. Breaking the evasion with the pumpkin bombs. Okay, sweet, so yeah. I do think this is a real play, and gets the merger on the king card. That is, ooh, okay. I mean, at least we kind of get to see the Omega Rugal shield breaking capabilities on this one. I'm hoping we can break it with just the one, in all honesty. I think I might just go for this one here. Kind of just using the king card to get like the damage increase, and oh damn, yeah, no. Omega Rugal shield easily breaks. Holy, yeah. I can understand why they've like rated him so highly when it comes to countering King. Just having King survive as well though. I mean, if this video alone didn't just show how good of a character Rugal is and how slept on he is, and the fact that just, if you're trying to climb, you should 100% be using dodge food, I don't know how I can. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's gonna be plenty more King videos trying to prove those points, but hey, look, this video, so good that we got to use Omega Rugal. I'm super happy with that. Like, look, that's a level 3 Sever card from King. Only just breaking the shield on King due to the fact that he's just not the strongest defensively. Let's see what this 2-star Omega Rugal card can do compared to the level 3 Sever cards from King. This is, I mean, I have no doubt in my mind this will like, it's probably could even kill King in all honesty. Oh no, damn, okay. Maybe I'm talking off Omega Rugal way too much. That's right, though, with that one there, I mean, yeah, look, actually, it's gonna proc revive on, oh, okay, no, that's my bad. For some reason I thought King hadn't already been revived and whatnot. There we go, let's just wrap up the video. There we go, and that just about does it for today's showcase. I mean, hey, if you guys have Omega Rugal and, you know, you got lucky when the King of Fighters rerun came out and you managed to pull him, by all means would recommend giving this team a try. Probably one of the stronger King teams. I know this and the Kyo one are probably the more sought after teams. I mean, Ludociel as well, if you have a mega built out Ludociel, is definitely a really good option. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.